I wonder where he is. He's not usually this late. Oh, hello again. Mr. G here. Welcome back to this edition of Putting Geometry on the Map. Come on, let's get started. Today we're going to do exactly that by working with the map of an imaginary town called Maptown, USA. But before we go there, let's talk about the terms we learned in the last lesson. Remember, we learned that a point is an exact location in space with no length or width. That a path is a set of points passed through and going from one endpoint to another endpoint. That a line is a straight path that goes on forever in both directions. And a segment is a portion of a line that has a definite beginning and ending. And lastly, we learned that a ray is a portion of a line that begins at a point and goes on forever in one direction. Now we'll visit the info site to see what we'll be learning about today. Today we'll be learning about intersecting lines, parallel lines, intersections, and quadrants. To learn what those terms mean, we'll use a map of Maptown, USA. It shows streets, roads, and avenues, which all have mathematical names. Let's project it on the wall so it's nice and big. There we go. Maptown, USA is divided into 4 sections called quadrants. The word quad means 4. Therefore, we have 4 sections or quadrants in our town. We have a northeast quadrant, a northwest quadrant, a southwest quadrant, and a southeast quadrant. There is also a river which flows through our town called Path River. It passes through 2 of the quadrants, the southeast and the southwest. Let's take a look at the northwest quadrant. 2 of the boundaries which form this section are North Addition Street and West Diameter Avenue. Notice that many streets cross each other, forming what are called intersections. So remember, when streets or lines cross each other, they create an intersection. Many streets, roads, and avenues run side by side and create parallel lines. Parallel lines are lines which are an equal distance apart and they run side by side. But when these lines are extended, they never meet or intersect. All the streets running north to south in this section are parallel to each other. North Remainder Street is parallel to North Division Street. The streets running from west to east are also parallel to each other. West Square Avenue is parallel to West Trapezoid Avenue. Wonder who that could be. Hello?
It's Carl.
Oh, it's you. Look, I can't talk right now. We're...
I'm lost.
You're lost?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why you're late.
You still need the protractor?
Well, yes. You are bringing me the protractors for our next meeting, aren't you? We're going to be learning all about...
I know, but the store is closed.
Oh, I see. The store that sells the protractors. It closes when?
5 o'clock.
And unless you get there before it closes, we won't have our...
Yes.
Oh, dear, you don't have much time, do you?
Oh, I can't find it. I'm lost.
Don't panic. Fact is, you're in luck. We were just now looking at the map when you...
Maptown?
Yes, Maptown map.
I don't know.
A map.
I don't know.
Look, take a deep breath and calm yourself. What street are you on?
It's an avenue. I tell you, an avenue.
Okay. You're not on a street. You're on West Square Avenue. I can see it right here on the map. You're in the northwest quadrant of town. Now, where's the store?
It's on West Parallelogram.
I see. West Parallelogram Avenue, which is also in the northwest quadrant of town. Problem is, West Square and West Parallelogram are avenues.
So what?
Well, it means that they run parallel to each other. It means they never meet.
Never?
No, never, ever.
Oh,
In other words, you can't get to that store and those protractors from where you are if you stay on West Square Avenue.
no. Right place.
What?
It's an avenue.
No, it has nothing to do with the neighborhood. It's a geometric fact. That's all. Lines that are parallel to each other never meet. Oh, please don't cry. There's no need to...
It's hopeless.
What?
It's hopeless, I guess.
Well, no, it's not hopeless. All we have to do is find a street that intersects West Square and West Parallelogram Avenues. We can get you there on time. Just pull yourself together.
Really?
That's better. Now, what's the closest intersecting street to where you are on West Square Avenue?
North of Iser Street?
Oh, good. I see it right here on the map. North Divisor Street. Now we're cooking. And exactly where on West Parallelogram is the store?
North Dividend Street?
Oh, good. That is easy. The corner of Parallelogram Avenue and North Dividend Street. We can see the intersection of those two streets on my map. According to it, you have two options. That's right, two. You can head east on West Square Avenue, then south on North Dividend Street. Or you can head south on North Divisor Street, then east on West Parallelogram to North Dividend Street. Either way will get you to the store in about the same amount of time. So which one do you think? Hello? I guess he couldn't wait. I hope he makes it to that store in time to get those protractors. He'll call back. He always does. Anyway, let's take a look at the southwest quadrant of our map. Notice that two of the boundaries for this quadrant are West Diameter Avenue and South Addition Street. Again, all the streets that run from north to south are parallel to each other. All the avenues running west to east are also parallel to each other. Notice that Path River flows through this area as well. If you were in Maptown and had to get from one place to another, do you think you could use a map to get there? Yes? No? You're not sure? Well, in that case, it's time for... What have we learned today from the map of Maptown, USA? We learned that lines or streets which cross each other create intersections. That streets or lines which exist side by side and do not intersect are called parallel. And also that when a map is divided into 4 sections, we call each section a quadrant. Here are the terms I want you to remember from today's lesson. Intersecting lines, parallel lines, intersections, and quadrants. Remember them because we'll be using them in future lessons. Well, once again, I had fun, and I hope you did too. I look forward to our next lesson when we'll... Hello?
It's Carl.
Oh, good, it's you. How did you...
I made it.
He got to the store in time to get the protractors.
I'm on my way.
What?
I'm going over.
Oh, good. He's bringing them over. Listen, as long as you're on your way over, could you stop and get me a quart of milk at the... Hello? Hello? Well, anyway, he's on his way over with the protractors. That means the next time we meet, using the protractors, we can learn all about various types of angles. I think I'll wait for him outside. This is Mr. G signing off. Whoa!